Well, fully vaccinated people should wear masks. This is one of the many reasons. I was going to give a number, but I don't know what number there are. It's a large number of reasons. I have no respect for the medical community. I have respect for individual medical people, doctors and others. But the corruption at the top level, CDC, NIH, Lancet, New England Journal of Medicine, American Medical Association, World Health Organization, they're worthless. They're worse than worthless. I wouldn't care if they were worthless. It wouldn't be worth attacking. You understand the farce that we have entered? This is that me, a non-scientist, understands this better. Fully vaccinated people should continue to wear masks. So what's the good of the vaccine? It's the first vaccine that would be true. But the other part is the masks are useless to begin with. That's what people don't understand. Masks is a completely psychological issue. People feel better wearing them. That's it. They are rabbit's feet. I am stunned that they have not bought into this yet in the United States. Delta variant. It'll never end. What comes after Delta? By the way, why is it a Delta variant? Was there a Gamma variant? Was there a Beta variant? Alpha is the one we're having, COVID-19. What about Beta, Gamma? Now Delta? What comes after Delta? I don't know.
They already have it.
There's something after Delta?
Yeah, it's called Delta Plus.
Delta Plus. Yes, that's one of the better seats on a Delta flight. The Delta Plus. You get a roomier seat. Delta Plus. Oh, my God. There's a picture in the CNBC website where I have this article. WHO urges fully vaccinated people to continue to wear masks as Delta COVID variant spreads. Picture of two people sitting on a park bench in Central Park, April 10th, talking to each other with masks on. Outdoors, of course, outdoors. Yes. So we hear it's more contagious. This is the bad thing, right? It's twice as contagious. So, remember, one of my magic terms is one of the liberating intellectual and emotional words are, or one of would be is, but they're two words, so what? The ability to say so what in so many instances is critical. Yes, so the Delta variant. Woo. You realize the only time you hear about the CDC, NIH, AMA, JAMA, NEJM, New England Journal of Medicine, WHO, is when they order you around. So they are not relevant in their minds until they have power over your life. It's a big factor here that animates these people. All right, next item. I feel like it was a setup. This is USA Today, the worst of the rag sheets. I feel like it was a setup. Gwendolyn Berry finishes third in Hammer, feels blindsided by national anthem. That's a news piece. Feels blindsided by the national anthem. There's a certain routine for the top three finishers in an event at the U.S. Olympic track and field trials after they secure their spots on Team USA. They're handed an American flag and a bouquet of flowers. They stand on the podium, they take some pictures, then they take a victory lap around Hayward Field. in Oregon, this is, to cheers from the crowd. Gwendolyn Berry knew what to expect Saturday evening after she placed third in the hammer throw. But she did not expect that as she stood on the podium before taking pictures, organizers would play the Star-Spangled Banner. The nerve of playing the Star-Spangled Banner for those making the American Olympic team. I feel like it was a setup. I feel like they did that on purpose, Berry said. And I was pissed, to be honest. Wow. Poor Berry. I tell you, she's really got it rough. You know, makes it to the U.S. Olympic team, 31 years old. Poor thing, an oppressed black woman. Doubly oppressed, female and black. Berry, 31, has previously protested while on the podium at an international sporting event and become a strong advocate of athletes using their platforms to speak about issues that matter to them. I'm sure USA Today would have as positive a view of athletes who spoke about pro-life. How come they don't do that, by the way? And I'm not saying they should, incidentally. I think that sports is sports, and it's a moral value to keep other things out of sports so that people have a place to escape. You sent me something?
Yeah, the Daily Mail piece.
And is it on this?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
White House backs. Oh, look at this from the Daily Mail. You'll like this, folks. This is one of those moments of clarity. White House backs hammer thrower Gwen Berry. Psaki says Biden respects her right to turn away from the flag. And being a patriot means to recognize when the U.S. hasn't lived up to our highest ideal. Is that quoting Biden? Being a patriot? I know that he respects her right to turn away. Do you notice the demagoguery here? Nobody has mastered demagoguery like the left. He respects her right to turn away from the flag. Guess what? I respect her right to turn away from the flag, too. I have utter contempt for her for doing so. But as to the right to do it, notice he didn't comment because he's a coward. Do you or do you not agree with what she did, Mr. President? Oh, I respect her right to do it. We didn't ask you if you respect her right to crap on the American flag. We asked if you respect her doing so. They're such phonies. He is the phony in chief. I mean, this guy. There was more real and honest and true in a day of Trump than in the half year of Biden. I know that sounds amazing to anybody on the left. Stunning, beyond belief. Half this country knows what I said is true. Half of it doesn't think it's true. One of us is wrong. That is correct. I think that I knew what Donald Trump thinks far more clearly than I know what Joe Biden thinks. Because he doesn't think. He says what is convenient. He has no conviction that I know of other than winning electoral office. He respects her right to turn away from the flag. We all do. Do you respect her doing so? But this was not, who was going to ask this of Psaki? Who's going to ask it? CNN, NBC, ABC, CBS, NPR? Who's going to ask? Raised her hip, put her hands on her hip, and then raised a T-shirt which read, "Athlete Activist," and covered her face with it. Yeah. We may and we may not survive these people.